Yes, so my beautiful people, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Report reaching us now, they said Ole Gospel actually, did something that they said Palace, Ilefe, everybody were like, madam, you can't do it. This is not how, they do this thing. What happened? They said she actually, there's something they said Queen Nami used to do when she was in the palace. Yes, that is only Queen Nami that introduced that thing, and she's the only one who know how to do it best. They say it's a particular program that she used to organize where she would gather all La Sundry to that very venue. And they said this venue is where you have the statue of the Oduduwa, okay, the Oduduwa shrine kind of. They said that's the place that Kunami normally use for this program. And they said she too she want to organize program in that same place. It's like a garden, but it's sacred for the Oduduwa status. But at the end of the day, what happened is, Queen Naomi, before Queen Naomi started using that place, number one, they said Queen Naomi would do some kind of prayer. She would do some things. Yes, so this kind of prayer is not like the usual prayer. She would do some kind of like deep prayers, okay, before she will start the program. And of course, everybody will come, everything will go smoothly. But this very one now, they said when Kunami was there, she was the one, because initially when she asked, when she told Kabisi that she would be using that place, they said Kabisi was like, there's no problem. If she can, that in fact, she can go ahead and use that place, that there's no problem. And when they gave her that place, she didn't just go there like, after all, Kabisi has given me the go ahead, I can just go there and start organizing programs. No, she did starting prayers, a kind of real spiritual prayers before she started using that place. Now Queen Naomi is no longer in the palace. Queen Naomi has left the palace. And now that she's not in the palace, for quite some years now, that place has not been used again. Now they said Gospel said she want to use that place for program. Kabiyesi said no problem. That after all, Queen Naomi has actually used that same space. So if you want to use that, there's no problem. But the question is, my people, they say you when they you before they say before you can enter a strong man's house, you should do what? You should first of all bind the strong man. She thought because Queen Naomi used that place, she thought that it was just like a normal thing. Okay? She didn't know that Queen Naomi actually did some prayers before she could, start using that place. But they said in her own case, she just did normal prayers and all that. I said on the day of program came, everywhere was already set for them to start program. They no see Pim, they no see Pa, nobody came for that program. Like, nobody. The next thing she was even surprised to hear is that people were saying, how can they use that kind of a place for program? There is only Queen Naomi that used there. Who is saying that she wants to use there? This will say, I will not go. Hey, I will not go. Everybody were like, no, that kind of place, they will not go. All of a sudden, they started seeing that place like a place where they cannot go for program. Why? Because Queen Naomi did not just go there just like that. But Gospel now didn't know that in everything there are rules and regulations. In fact, when Queen Naomi was there, when she organized program in that very place, you need to see how everywhere was filled to the brim. Like everywhere was filled up. People turn, in fact, massive turnover. But in this case of Gospel now, nobody came because one, Queen Naomi she has an NGO where she's already maintaining, and through her NGO, this program was announced and a whole lot of things are involved. But when you are not in the field, when you don't know what is really happening, you will think it's a normal thing because you are Olori, you can just come out. And that was what she thought. But she never knew that there are ways to these things. And they said, in fact, she spent a whole lot of money bringing different men of God just to join her in the program. She did a whole lot of things just to see that, Kabi is, and to see that people turn up for the program. But nobody showed up. No, like nobody showed up. All the entertainment, to all the things they prepared, everything just went like that. Now she's now asking, why is her own like this? Why won't people turn up? But if it's Queen Naomi now, everywhere will be filled up. If it's this, if it's that. Now, after everything they said, she started complaining to Kabiyesi that she don't know what happened. Oh, nobody turn up. Oh, up all the awareness she made. She went around, she told people, she printed flyer, this one, that one. They said, Kabiyesi said, oh, they didn't come. What happened? He said that she don't know what happened though. She don't know. He said, but Queen Naomi, when Queen Naomi was there, she organized this same program and everything went well. How come your own is not, people didn't turn up for your own? He said she does not know. My people, let's tell ourselves the truth. A person that has the vision, that has the calling, is different from the person that does not have the calling. She's just like, I think she's just a Christian or something like that, according to what we heard allegedly. But Queen Naomi she's a prophetess, she's an evangelist. In fact, she's a prophetess that everybody know, and she has been visiting Ile-Ife before she even got married to Kabiyesi. So you can see that she has created the awareness already. You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been following me, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Come down the comment section, drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist, share so that others will learn one or two. And don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated stories, they are not for sound information. So right now they say gospel is just kind of like she just, all the money she spent bringing different people, different men of God from different area. At the end of the day, it was as if all to no avail. Because why? She did not follow the protocol. She did not follow the right way. She didn't know that it's not just the way it is, that you have to prepare very well. You have to go into serious prayer, do a whole lot of spiritual exercise in order for these things to come to pass. But obviously she didn't know, and she thought it was just like a normal thing. But at the end of the day, who will you blame? Nobody. Because you cannot just think that because Queen Naomi did it, she succeeded, you too, you want to do it. That was exactly what happened. Because initially they said, Kabiyesi was like, are you sure you can create awareness, people will turn up? She said, no problem, that she has printed flyers, she has done this, she has done that. Why? Because she thought as an Olori, once she sent out her invitation, people will just rush and come, but not knowing that it's not like that. Because obviously nobody even know her as an evangelist or anything. Okay, they just know her as an Olori. So my people, it's not a small thing. They say everything she spent, like she just, at the end of the day, nobody turn up. Program that's supposed to take 3 days, nobody turn up. The first day, second day, the third day, and at the end of the day, it was just like that. It was only few people from within the palace that turned up for that program, and that was it. Now you can see that Queen Naomi knows what she's doing, because she has the calling and all that. My correct people, this is what I came across on the street of social media, and I said I must come and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. Don't forget as well that all these are all alleged speculated stories. They are not for sound information. God bless you. Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye for now.